Now, in this video, we'll write one more program to check whether the number which you have entered is a positive number or a negative number or zero. What exactly we need to do here? So, first, if I enter a particular number, so we need to go for the conditions. If the number entered is positive, then it should return the positive value. If the number which you are entering is the negative one, it should say it is a negative value. If you enter a number of 0, then it should say 0. So basically, how many variables you are entering in a particular case? In a particular case, you are going to enter only one number. So which is that number? The number is made out of an integer. So first we want to check. Now since we want to check, so we are going to write a function, a small function of check, which is int n. So first condition, if n is greater than 0, obviously it should be a positive number. So you are going to print it's positive and it should return the value. So then we are going to check for the negative one. If n is less than 0, then it should say the negative one, and again it should go to the return to the function, return to the main function, because whatever the value, so what we are writing is only the user defined function, so it should go to the main. Suppose then else, if I am checking for positive and negative, and obviously the last one should be, if you are entering, by chance you are entering 0, so it should say the value or the number which you are entered is 0. So this is how we will be able to write this sub function. Now we go for the main. So here, first we are declaring, once you are entering a number, the number which you are entering should be obviously an integer. So int n. Then printf enter this number. Once you enter a number, so it should read that number. We are enter the number as 10. So then scanf, it should read that number n. So we are entering the number as 10. Check n. So we are calling the user defined function here. Once it does, so what will going to be the output? We will go to check. So before that, we go to this. So now we come to this. So once you are entering the number is 10. So the value of n is 10. Is 10 is greater than 0? Yes. So printf positive. So then it returns the function. So it will not going to check the other values unless you have written. So here it goes to this. So it comes to output. So the output is positive. So you are going to get this. Then gets here function. Suppose if you are entering the number as -10, then what happens? It comes to this. So first, if n is greater than 0, is -10 is greater than 0? No, it won't execute this block. Then it comes to, if n is less than 0, yes, -10 is less than 0, yes, printf the negative number and returns this value to the main function. So that is what we get in the output as negative here. Suppose if you are entering the number as 0, so what happens? We will want to check. Again we go back to this. That is 0 is greater than 0, no, it comes out. Is 0 is less than 0, no, it comes out. Then obviously, so since it is not satisfying these two conditions, obviously the number which you entered is 0. So that is why you will going to get the output as 0 here. So now we will try to do this by a simple program by using the code blocks. So to do that, I will go for include stdio.h, then include conio.h, then check int, then we want to have the check int n, then enter the block, then we're going to apply the if condition. If n is greater than 0, yes, then you will go to this, then you say printf, it is the positive number, /n, then return that number to the main function. Then if n is less than 0, then we get this printf. Obviously you are going to get a negative number. Then return that number, then else condition, or otherwise what happened, printf, it should be 0 slash n, and then you come to this. Now we are going to write the main function. Then we have open, then int n, then printf, enter the number. Okay, then scanf %d %n. I'm reading that number now. Once I enter the number, reading that, then we go for the user defined function check-in, then printf or the getch function here. Now we'll try to execute this program. So once you try to execute, so enter the number. I will take it as positive, which is 10, so it should be positive value. Then we have the enter the number. I will explain already how it will going to take this. So I will take -10, so it should give negative. And then once you are entering for the third number, enter the number 0, and then if you enter, it says the value entered is 0. So this is how you will be able to check whether the number entered is positive or negative or 0. Thank you.